O eternal God, Lord of unfailing promises, here I stand before your presence, not because of what I see, but because of what I believe. Even when the winds blow against me, even when the walls rise high before me, I choose to praise you. To praise you when my heart bleeds, when my words are lost in the silence of the soul, when answers seem far away. For your name is worthy, even in the valley, even through tears, even in the nights when hope seems to sleep. The praise that rises from pain is the purest one, because it's born from faith, that kind of faith that chooses to see your glory even in the dark, that refuses to believe that silence means absence. To praise you is to declare, you are still here, even when the ground trembles, when the chains tighten, when the prison feels cold. That's how it was with Paul and Silas, and that's how it is with me. I sing, Lord, not because everything is well, but because you are good. And as I sing, the chains begin to loosen, the heavy air fills with your presence, and what was sorrow becomes an altar. You are the God who turns prisons into stages for miracles, wounds into testimonies, and tears into seeds of hope. Every note of praise that rises from the depths of the heart is a key that opens invisible doors, freeing not only those who sing, but everyone who listens. The enemy does not understand the power of a song born in pain because he expected despair, but he found worship instead. And as I exalt you, something shifts inside me. The shadows lose strength, fear bows down, and my spirit rises renewed. The soul that praises you finds strength the world cannot give, peace that the mind cannot explain, courage that defies the impossible. Praise does not deny pain, it surrenders it. And when I surrender it, it loses the power to bind me. To praise is to see the throne above the storm, to believe that there is still purpose in what feels like loss, to proclaim that the God of the day is also the God of the night. Lord, let your Spirit teach me to praise even when my heart resists, even when my tears soak the ground. Let every breath I take be a hymn of gratitude, every step an act of faith. Let the sound of my worship rise like sweet incense, touching your heart and transforming the atmosphere around me. When the voices of fear try to silence me, give me the sound of heaven on my lips, the song that breaks chains. For praise doesn't depend on circumstances. It springs from the conviction that you reign, and you reign, Lord. Even when the world crumbles, even when the answers don't come, even when the pain runs too deep for words, you reign. And my praise declares it louder than my tears, stronger than my fears, firmer than my doubts. Turn, Lord, my inner prison into a temple, my chains into instruments of faith. Teach me to sing in the dark, to dance in ruins, to smile among ashes, not out of denial, but out of trust. For when I exalt you, I remember who you are, the Alpha and the Omega, the God who begins and completes, the one who never fails and never forgets. Let the sound of my praise be more than melody. Let it be a spiritual declaration that shakes the foundations of fear, that rattles the gates of despair, that opens the heavens over me. There is power in praise, Lord, and I choose to use it today. Even tired, even wounded, even in tears, I will praise you. Because to praise you is to resist. To praise you is to win. To praise you is to live. Lord, when my soul is weary and my strength feels small, remind me that there is power in every word of gratitude. Let the sound of my voice rise not as one who begs, but as one who trusts. For praise is not the refuge of the strong. It is the shelter of the broken, of those who have learned that worship in pain is a banner raised above despair. Teach me to praise like one who sees the invisible, to celebrate your hand even before I feel it. Let my song be like Paul and Silas's, breaking through the limits of the impossible, freeing me not only from the chains that bind my body, but from those that surround my mind and heart. Let every note of faith echo like a hammer against the prison of doubt, breaking the doors of anguish, releasing me from captivity within. O God, you are worthy of my voice even when it trembles, worthy of my tears even when they cannot form words. You are worthy of the silence that comes before the cry of victory. Praise, Lord, is the weapon that confuses the enemy, the shout of faith that opens the desert path, the light that kindles the soul in the darkest hour. When fear tries to convince me that there is no way out, let me remember, there is always a song in the heart of those who believe. Let your spirit rekindle that flame in me. Let your name be exalted above the pain, above the uncertainty, above everything that tries to steal my peace. For when I praise you, I stop measuring the size of the mountain and begin to contemplate the greatness of your power. Praise doesn't just change the atmosphere, it changes who I am within it. Make my heart an altar of constant worship. Let my praise rise even when no one hears it. Let it reach heaven like a whisper of love, a sincere and total surrender. Let faith bloom where there once were only ashes. Let fear dissolve in the radiance of your glory. Let joy, even if quiet, be born in the night and announce the dawn. There is power, Lord, in praise that doesn't depend on circumstances, and that power I claim by faith today. I praise you not because everything is easy, but because you are sovereign. I praise you not because everything makes sense, but because your will is perfect even when I don't understand it. I praise you because every time I do, something in me aligns with your purpose, something breaks, something is renewed. You are the same God who dwelt in David's song, who moved through Jehoshaphat's praise, who set the captives free to the sound of surrendered voices. May that same presence fill me now. Let your spirit wrap me in living worship. Let heaven touch earth, and let the impossible bow before your power. Let my praise be louder than the noise of the world, stronger than the weight of sorrow, steadier than the tides of time. And when I have no words left, let my breathing itself be worship. When I have no songs, let my silence be surrender. Let everything in me glorify you, every gesture, every thought, every heartbeat. For true praise doesn't need a stage, it only needs a sincere heart. Lord, may I never forget praise is the bridge between pain and miracle, between tears and victory, between now and eternity. When I praise you, I touch the invisible, I partake in the eternal. I become part of your divine movement. Let the sound of my praise never cease. Let my faith never grow silent. Let your name be exalted above all. For when the world falls apart, praise rises. When everything ends, praise begins again. When the heart grows weak, praise sustains. And as long as there is breath in me, there will be a song that ascends, not from my lips but from my soul, proclaiming that you are worthy, faithful, and powerful to turn every prison into freedom, every tear into song, every night into dawn.